Welcome back, everyone. Today we're doing something a little bit different but kind of the same. I'm gonna get inspired by another photographer, and in this case it's a local photographer for me. His name is Niklas, and this is his Instagram page. And I'm mostly gonna be inspired of his silhouettes, and I'm gonna try to achieve the same kind of style as those pictures. And if you think this is an interesting topic, let me know that in the comments below. And also give me tips for other photographers whose style I can analyze and try to inspire. One thing that I noticed with his pictures is that they are a little bit distanced. So I'm assume that he's using like a 50mm quite a lot. So that's why I'm using the John Yu 50mm f1.8. And in order to get something out of this, if we start here, we need to be able to control our settings manually. So first of all, I'm gonna shoot directly into the sunlight quite often. So I'm gonna set the camera on 0.002 of a second. I'm running auto ISO at the moment, and we'll see if I'm gonna continue to doing that. And I'm gonna set my aperture at 2. First off, if I just take a picture here, we see that it's not dark enough. So I'm gonna change my exposure compensation and get it all the way down to -3, and even put my camera at 1/4000th of a second. And let's have another picture here. And now we can see that we are onto something. And I think I'm even gonna go over to and set my ISO manually at 125. And here we might have the first encounter. There's a guy coming there in the window here. I guess this is a lot of like a waiting game where you kind of wait a lot for people to come up in the frame. For these kinds of shot, it's definitely convenient to be slightly lower or closer to the ocean and where the sunset is. So I kind of feel like I'm at the wrong place at the moment, considering where it should be. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna move towards the ocean, where I have a much clearer view without the obstructions in the way of the camera. And hopefully I could get some nice shots there. Being on the other side as well would probably be pretty good. Let's get something that is obscuring the view a little bit. And let's put that lower angles definitely makes a difference here. Maybe we get some more people in the frame there. Well, I guess I have to call that a success. Another factor to consider is that depending on the time of the year, the window where you have the time to do this kind of pictures could be wider or larger. It also depends a lot on where in the world you're living. I live in the northern hemisphere in Scandinavia, Sweden. So our sunset is pretty long, so we have quite a lot of time to actually do this kind of pictures, but you definitely need to know what spot you're going to be at, because even if the window of opportunity is pretty big, it's still pretty narrow, and I feel like I'm even missing some opportunities right now because I'm mostly walking around. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to walk to the wall here and see if there's some people on the wall or something. Well, no people around here, and no people on the wall. I'm starting to feel like I'm missing the opportunity a little bit now, but that also tells something, considering how many pictures you see on his Instagram page that are of this style. It shows what kind of dedication you need to really master a style. If you have something that piques your interest when it comes to making pictures, just continuing doing it over and over again will eventually make you a master of it. Let's jump down here. Let's see if I could get some foreground elements here. There's a person on the bike coming into the frame. Well, it is somewhat according to the style. Let's see here. There's a small gap. And there's a dog. It's gonna go into the frame eventually. There it is. So lower angles are pretty convenient to get the sky in the frame. There's a super interesting man behind me with some Swedish clothing. I love your hat. I love your whole outfit. Oh yeah? Ah, nice. So, if you look at me, I'm gonna give you my card. I'm doing a lot of street photography.
Да? Транслейтер.
That, my social media.
Подожди. Так, сейчас. Что это у тебя за телевидение?
It's not a TV. It's only social media, Instagram. I post on my Instagram.
Инстаграм?
Yeah, yeah.
А сайт.
You see, if you take your camera and you see code, that one.
А,
Yeah, you just hold over,
ага.
and then
Ага.
you see everything.
Ага.
Let's have one more if you look at me.
А подожди, так же я Да, я прочувствую. Ukraine, Ukraine.
That's the picture.
О, супер.
Nice to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Так så mycket.
Tack, tack. Tack. Ha det bra. Take care. Okay, so this was a short walk for sure. Now I see a person walking on the wall that I was hoping that someone would do before. Maybe I will be able to capture it. So let's walk over there trying to get it. Well, I had a plan today, and I somewhat think that I'm a little bit successful in that plan. It at least gave me some insights of how it is to make pictures like this photographer Niklas is doing. It requires a lot of dedication since the moment for doing this kind of pictures is pretty narrow. Technically, it's not really rocket science. You just need to set your exposure to according to the sky and get a good exposure on the sky. And if you just get a good exposure on the sky, well, then you're gonna get that silhouette. But doing something technically and making good pictures is not the same things. You need to do a lot of pictures in order to master any technique. Don't jump, don't go down. Oh, that's perfect. Now he's walking towards me. Even better. Now we got some leading lines. Okay, let's have a look on those pictures. First of all, it's definitely what we're trying to achieve, and it's definitely fits the style that we're trying to get. Question now is the sunset is almost down already, and I don't think I'm getting so many more opportunities to get pictures of this kind of style. I think I'm gonna finish by walking out over there. Maybe there's someone fishing there or anything else that I can take a pictures at. So yeah, I have this kind of card. There's a QR code on one side and then there's some pictures on the other side. Having those cards are exceptionally helpful in situations where you meet people. Sometimes when I show them the picture, they kind of like it. And let's have another one here on our Ukrainian friend. That's what we got. Nice to meet you. Take care. Take care. Tack, tack. So, how many pictures did we got today that fits the style? Well, I would say we had one over there with the couple standing there. We had some with the dog. And, well, I counted to two. And now we have three. Do we have anyone? Oh yeah, four. We also had a person who walked on the wall here. So we got four pictures today of this specific style of images with people and their silhouette. Do I miss something? I don't think so. Well, we got a bonus image as well on this guy, Ukrainian guy. Maybe even 5. I guess you will know in the editing how many pictures we actually got, but I counted to 5 pictures. Are they good? I don't know. But considering the short amount of time we were walking at and what we got, I would say that this style of images requires dedication. But of course, all photography, if you want to master something, every skill requires dedication. The more you do something, the better it will become. Every time you're doing something, it gets a little bit better, and eventually you might even be a master of it. It's quite inspiring to do these kind of things where you look on another photographer and you try to imitate the style that that person have, or even call it copy the style a little bit. But I don't like that word. I would say getting inspired by other photographers, trying to see figure out how they work, what they're doing, and what makes their pictures unique is something that will learn you a lot. So if you like this kind of content and want to see more, well then give me suggestions of other photographers who have a unique style that I could replicate and try to figure out some things of what makes their style unique and what makes it stands out. My last attempt, I'm gonna go to the bridge over there, and that's probably the very last shot I will be able to get before the sun sets completely. Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm fine.
I'm doing a lot of street photography.
Wow.
That's my card.
Yeah.
Today I'm out and trying to capture silhouettes of people.
Wow.
So,
Your work is amazing, man.
well, thank you. But it's not my credit though. I'm doing a lot of YouTube content and stuff like that.
Okay.
And today I got inspired by another photographer from Helsingborg, who is the true master of the silhouettes in this town.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
How long you are just photographing?
I've been doing that more or less my whole life.
Wow.
Yeah, but made it for living for 20 years.
Yeah.
So and then I have this street photography thing that I'm kind of doing.
Good. Where are you from? You're from here?
I'm from here.
Good.
Where are you from?
We're from Iran.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
What brings you to Helsingborg?
Study.
Oh, study.
I'm studying in University Council.
Just migrated or
Ah,
something.
cool.
Yeah.
So,
So you can follow your YouTube, right?
oh yeah, and if you have a look at me,
Yeah.
and let's have one of the both of you. Oh, do that again.
Yeah.
And
With the card.
no, without the card.
Without the card.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, man.
Nice.
Wow.
Amazing.
If you send me a message, I will send you the pictures.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
where we can contact here?
Yeah, either you have my Instagram written there, or you just scan it with your phone,
Yeah.
and then you get all my social medias and
And
everything.
you upload something on YouTube?
I'm definitely gonna upload something on YouTube about like just walking around and trying to do these silhouettes
Wow.
and the interactions I have.
Mm.
So that's why I have this and this.
Feel free
Yeah.
to share our photos.
Yeah, and we are
So-
constant about our
Yeah.
photos on YouTube, you know.
Oh yeah, nice to hear that.
Yeah, sure.
So 2 weeks ago there was another guy who tried to fight me when I just.
No, it happened.
Yeah, no, that was the first time actually ever.
Oh my God.
So, but well, I guess it's the first time for everything.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
compared to your inspiration, it's nothing, man. You gave,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You explained
the
this,
feeling
that,
you
Yeah.
share
the
with
positive
others.
vibes. We got it now.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
That was perfect.
most of the times it's just like positive minds when you meet people.
Yeah,
So-
I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
great.
okay guys, enjoy your evening. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You too.
Take care.
Take care, Kim.
Have a nice evening.
Thank you. You too.
So I think that's just about it. Got some nice portraits of these guys and some nice pictures of these guys. An interesting thing that happens here is that I started out on a distance, and this is something that I do quite often. I start at a distance and just taking some pictures of the person and let them discover me. And when they see me, I often get a reaction. The reaction I get is kind of like telling me if they are okay with what I'm doing or if they are not. If they are okay with what I'm doing, that's a perfect opportunity for me to approach them and getting closer and start talking with them. And during that discussions, I have my cards. I tell them what I'm doing. I tell them where I publish stuff and things like that. The card shows them that I'm clearly know what I'm doing. And it also tells them where they could find what I'm doing. That will give me hopefully another follower. But more importantly, when I'm that close to them and when I'm already talked and when I've established a contact, then I have the opportunity to make more intimate pictures. I like portraits. I like the street portraits. That's a genre of street photography that I enjoy doing. And the way I mastered that is by approaching on a distance, let them see me, and from there approach and getting closer, and then get the shot I want. Anyway, that's it. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed walking around with me today here in my hometown of Helsingborg. Today no one wanted to fight me, which I appreciate. And also, and lately, let me know in the comments below what photographer you want me to get inspired by next time I'm doing that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.